We've spent over $2 billion on the greatest scientific adventure in history. It's an atomic bomb. It's about harnessing the fundamental forces of the universe. With this bomb, we have now added a new, revolutionary and destructive force. This bomb is more powerful than 20,000 tons of TNT. We'll destroy their docks, their factories, their communications networks. Certainty. We will completely destroy Japan's war capability. Enola Gay, this is the command post. You're cleared for takeoff. End. Roger that, command. We're taking off now. End. Command, this is Enola Gay 1. We're approaching the starting point. Received confirmation of weather conditions and visibility in Hiroshima from Enola Gay 1. Sunny weather, good visibility. Command winds at altitude are within the drop zone. Completion of confirmation of munition status. Enola Gay 1 over. Little boy safe and armed. The safety mechanism has been deactivated and Enola Gay 1 reports that we're currently at 31,000 feet and course adjustments have been made. Final approaching completion. You can continue with Enola Gay 1. We need to hit the comic bridge for maximum effect. What's the status of the ammunition? End. Ammunition is ready. Maintain speed and altitude for optimal trajectory. Command over. Enola Gay 1 report. Bomb drop complete. Received a pitch from Enola Gay 1. Activate as soon as the bullet is complete. End of journey. Good luck. Enola Cover 1. Talk. Not long ago, an American plane dropped a bomb on Hiroshima. We won. This is the greatest achievement in the history of organized science. We know the world will never be the same again. Someone laughed. Someone's crying. Most people are silent. Now I am the destroyer of the world of death. We should try to fight for our cause without violence. Rather, by not participating in anything that you consider evil. I just got word. Ladies, gentlemen, President Truman has just announced the first use of a new secret weapon. An unprecedented, the mighty atomic bomb that must be. This bomb was dropped 16 hours ago. Hiroshima was engulfed in a mushroom cloud of flame. Japanese officials have confirmed more than 78,000 deaths in the immediate aftermath of the explosion. Total casualties now exceed 130,000. President Truman calls for Japan's surrender. Or face unprecedented airborne devastation. But even so, Japan still refuses to surrender unconditionally. In order to cover up the truth about being bombed by the A-bomb, Japan claimed Hiroshima was hit by a meteorite. Nevertheless, the U.S. would not allow Japan to continue to resist. 3 days later, U.S. forces again dropped a second atomic bomb on Japan. Fatty's target this time is Nagasaki. As it turned out, the weather conditions in Ogura were not favorable that day, not suitable for placement. U.S. Army redirects Fat Man to Nagasaki, but the sky over Nagasaki is still cloudy. Launch conditions remain unsatisfactory. Due to lack of fuel, the bomber captain decided to drop the bombs manually. Quickly, Fatso exploded 500 meters above Nagasaki. The firebombing center was located right above the Japanese arsenal that made the torpedoes for the Pearl Harbor attack. The explosion took 70,000 lives directly from Nagasaki. As of 2020, the number of casualties from nuclear explosions has reached 180,000 people. Nevertheless, even in the face of such a huge loss, Japan's warlords still want to fight to the end. Father, Dad. Dad. The Japanese Minister of War, Annam Viking, even claimed, "I hope the whole of Japan is destroyed like a beautiful flower." August 15, 1945, the Emperor of Japan issues an edict on the end of the war. September 2, Japan's foreign minister signs instrument of surrender on U.S. warship. The 2 U.S. atomic bombs succeeded in killing Japan's arrogance. But it also showed the world the power of the atomic bomb. There is an ongoing international debate about whether or not to keep the atomic bomb. After the surrender of Japan, attempts to court-martial Beats, who flew the bomber. I hope he apologizes to the Japanese people. D. Bates, on the other hand, shot back. Japan killed countless people in the Nanjing massacre. Their bayonets still bear the blood of Chinese babies. Have you ever seen Japan apologize for its crimes? If it's allowed, I'll vote again. Yeah, Japan is still distorting history. Who are you to claim victimhood? This disaster is not just of Japan's own making. It's a wake-up call for the entire history of the world. The tragic experiences of Hiroshima and Nagasaki have taught us this. How costly the war has been. Whether it's the party that started the war, or innocent civilians. In the end, they all pay a heavy price for this disaster. The U.S. decision to drop the atomic bomb, though controversial. But it also hastened the end of World War II. Saved countless lives that might have been lost in a longer, more brutal war. Look back at that history. We should not only reflect on the cruelty of war. More than ever, we must be vigilant for the recurrence of war. Human society should emerge from this catastrophe, draw a lesson, efforts to maintain peace, avoiding a repeat. We must not forget the innocent lives lost in the war. Their lives are the price we pay for the peace we enjoy today. In Hiroshima and the long-term ruins, new life sprouts again. The survivors, after unspeakable suffering, it's a difficult journey to rebuild. They deserve our respect for their strength and courage. It also shows us the resilience and indomitable spirit of human beings. While honoring the lives that have been lost, all the more reason to cherish peace. Valuing a hard-earned life. At the present, we stand at the crossroads of history, facing new challenges and opportunities. The development of technology and the process of globalization have brought the world closer together, but it also brings new elements of instability. We must remember the lessons of history, strengthening international cooperation, addressing global issues together, preventing the recurrence of war. The explosion of the atomic bomb was more than just a physical destruction. It's more of a test of human conscience and morality. We must always be on our guard. Avoid repeating the mistakes of the past due to impulse or profit motive. Hiroshima and the long-lasting tragedy are a warning to all mankind. Remind us to cherish peace, cherish life. Working together for a better world. For the dropping of the atomic bomb, a reporter interviewing U.S. President Harry S. Truman asked, "Mr. President, when you first learned about the atomic bomb, do you think he's a curse or a blessing to mankind?" President Truman replied, "I consider it a blessing. I think it could be used and be a blessing. I never feared it would be a curse. I want a weapon that will win the war." And he did. That's all I care about.